So this is the second game coming your way from ground number 2 of Modern School Barakamba Road. This is a friendly match between these two teams. Induslaw taking on SAIKRISHNA Associates. The jersey number 1 will be bringing the first over. The batsman taking his guard. Here we go. First delivery. The bowler steaming in. Oh, he's been rubbed on the pads, but height would be definitely an issue there. But a good start with the ball. Right on the money. Angling in to the right-handed batsman. Extra bit of bounce as well. That was a good length, good line as well. Good question asked first up. Brilliant start. Never easy. Without a warm-up, you're bowling first ball. He's right in the channel. What a shot that is. That's crisp but straight to the fielder. Great timing. Finds the fielder, unfortunately the batsman. Jersey number 1 running in again. Full in length, this time clips it away nicely through the onside. He will get a boundary. First runs on the board off the bat. Courtesy a stylish stroke. Nicely played on the pads, and he helps it along. So risky. That will give him a lot of confidence. Not that he needed any extra. Short in length. Straight to the keeper. तो पता कैसे लगेगा हैं कैसे extra bit of bounce there. Bowler advancing down the ground, bowls a bouncer. That's fiery stuff from the bowler. Not too sure what his name is, but he's been working up some pace. What a tournament this has been, the 16th edition of the Silf Turf Cricket League 2024 edition. And he's breathing fire for sure. He's got a mouthful for the batsman. He's running in again. Pushes at it. Finds the fielder standing at point. Straight to him, and that's the end of the first over. An eventful over. I believe just a solitary boundary coming off it. So the captain himself will be bowling the second over. Parag steaming in. What a good start that is. No room for the batter, angling into him. You know, when you analyze this pitch, you have a look at it. Both the captains might have seen it. You see patches of dry grass. It tells you that this pitch will be slower and will aid spinners. But the faster bowlers have got some movement, some purchase early on. And that's a very good shot. Width on offer, latches onto it, goes after it and goes after it hard. And these are the power play overs, taking full toll of it, full advantage. Parag, his first delivery was very good, tucks him for space and this time offers him width. And he accepts it with both hands. Does a right-handed batsman. He's got such a smooth action. He's really good to watch. You know, builds up steam, comes in running hard every single time. The skipper, he hits the deck. And, you know, these are afternoon sessions. If he was bowling in the morning, he would have been looking for some purchase. He would have pitched it further up. That's an excellent shot, but equally well fielded. That ball was traveling. That came off the bat lightning quick. No run. Parag once again running in. He guides it away towards backward point. The fielder puts in the dive, keeps it down to just a single. One more run taken. So we're still waiting for the scorecard. Remember, this is a friendly game between these two teams. Oh, he was playing away from his body. Wasn't in total control, but will still get a boundary. 4 runs. It was hanging in the air, plays away from his body. The feet not quite getting up to the pitch of the delivery, but he still went hard at it. Gets a boundary in the end, a boundary to end the over. Good one for the batting team. Scorecard? So jersey number 1 will continue, rides on top of the bounce and guides it away towards square. Plays it towards that gully region. Gets another boundary, 4 more runs. Nicely played. Wrapped on the pads, a huge shout. Definitely some bat on it. No signal from the umpire which clearly suggests that it was off the pad first. Costa running in. Oh, that slap straight. Slight fumble. That was a tennis-like shot. And that was hit forcefully. Costa again steaming in on the pads. They get a single wide plus a single, two more runs. Both Amod and Nitin wished have come out to open. Amod batting on 10 at the moment, Nitin batting on 9. Costa into his second. Nicely played away using the pace of the bowler. That's smart cricket. Tucks him away. Just marginally straying onto the pads of the batsman. Puts it away in some style. Amod moves to 14. This is not a good over for Costa. Two boundaries already of this one. It's been slightly expensive. I believe that is the end of the over. 12 runs coming off with third gone. SAIKRISHNA Associates at 25 for no loss. So Parag, the skipper, will continue, give away 9 runners in his first. Amod is the man on strike. Amod batting on 10 at the moment. He's faced 8 deliveries. Parag running in. That's down the leg side. Pitched on leg and moved further in, going away from the right-handed batsman. Good take by the keeper. And both these opening bowlers, they work some good steam. They bowl quick, they bowl rapid. And I'm sure on this pitch, the batsman will enjoy the ball coming onto the bat because this is a slow deck. Very rarely are you hurried onto something because the bowler is too quick. Straight to the fielder. No chance for run. Nitin at the moment. Batting on 13. What a shot that is. Oh, showing the full face of the bat. Slight fumble allows the batsman to take a single. One more run. That single brings Amod back on strike. Just missing his run up, probably Parag. That's a wide. We'll have to re-bowl that one away from the tram line. Wide signal by the umpire. That is a good start by both these openers. There's still a lot of batting to come. They've got the batting depth. Have SAIKRISHNA associates. They're a well-round team. They cover all bases, trying to outfox the umpire there by that appeal that was clearly going down leg. Another run in the form of extras. This time towards the offside. Back-to-back wides. Parag, the skipper. It's afternoon conditions. They give you no respite as a player, be it as a fielding unit, be it as a batter, because we saw in the first game, the one prior to this one, the batsman who got 100, the skipper Pradeep, he was uh, he was struggling with cramps. These are punishing conditions, even though we are into the month of November. The sweltering heat gets to you, and add to the fact that I've maintained that these are not seasoned players. They don't do this for a living, but it's commendable. The performances we've seen time in, time out throughout the history of this tournament, the Silk Turf Cricket League, the, the excellence, the level of cricket has been superb. We tend to forget that these are not seasoned players. Some performances have been baffling if you analyze it that way. Some talents, uh, you look at them from the onset, you get that feeling. Why aren't they on a cricket field already? Well, they are now. They're doing so well for their teams. And more importantly, all of them are enjoying this game, this beautiful game. You could be rivals inside the ground, inside these boundary ropes, and outside of them, outside of these ropes, all of them share a very good camaraderie. That's nicely steered away. And that's unfortunate. That's gone for four. He should have done better there. Not too sure who the fielder was. Quite a lazy effort. A boundary to end the over. That's the end of the fourth. They're 37 for no loss after the end of that one. So a left armer comes into the attack and he starts off with a wide. Good effort by the fielder standing at short third man. So first change in bowling. And it's Himanshu who comes into the attack. Jersey number 44, Himanshu. He's had a good tournament as Himanshu. He's coming around the wicket. Looking to cramp the batsman. He'll be bowling a lot of in swingers to the right-handed batsman. But the field is not set for that bowling because there's nobody in the deep. That's four. All he had to do was work it away right in the gap. Easily clears the 30-yard circle. And there was no one beyond that. Also, it helps that we are within the power play range. It's nice he played. Looks to play away from his body. One fielder patrolling the boundary ropes is standing at deep extra cover. And the other one is third man. This is a decent start for SAIKRISHNA Associates. There haven't been too many fireworks, but this is a solid base. Told you this is a solid base, and that's four more. Well, I was talking about no fireworks being present. He pulls out one. That's through the onside. They are approaching the 50-run mark. Himanshu hasn't had the best of starts to an over. Two boundaries already of this one. And that's a problem with this angle. If you're straying too much on the pads, it's easy for the batsman to work your way leg side. He goes through the offside this time. Has that gone all the way? Yes, it has. Easily clearing the long off boundary, 50 up as well, SAIKRISHNA Associates. And they're picking up the pace here, these two. Nitin Bisht races to 28 of 15. Another couple of deliveries to go in this over. Hits it straight again. That's four more. That was drilled towards long on. He moves into the 30s, Nitin Bisht, with that stroke. He's smoking them now. This is a disastrous start for Himanshu with the ball. 20 already. With one more to go. They're treating him with disdain. Started off with a wide, then a dot, then four wide, 4, 6, 4. With one more to go. Comes over the wicket now. Will that change anything? almost picks up a wicket courtesy that change of stumps, change of angles. A dot to finish the over. That's the end of the fifth. SAIKRISHNA Associates, they're 57 for no loss after the end of that one with one more over of the power plays to be bowled. So another change in bowling. The right arm medium pacer comes into the attack. Third man again has a lot of work to do. He's been busy. He's been kept busy by his own bowlers. It's a wide and a single. One more run taken. Now, Induslaw had got off to a good start. Their bowlers had kept things tidy, but off late, these two openers have shifted gears. Goes big! That's the biggest of them lot. That's a second six of the day. What a good hit. What a clean strike as well. Nitin hits its second six. The first one was a flat one towards long off. This time he takes on long on and clears the field pretty easily. It was all timing. Gives the bowler the charge. I reached the man dispatch for a maximum. He was looking to paddle the bowler, looked to use his face, wanted to work it away towards the fine leg fence. There's nobody there. If he gets any bat on that one, that will run away for four. Now he decides to do something different, the right arm medium pacer. He switched to around the wicket. Plays it calmly, opens the face of the bat, turns it away towards the point region. No run. This is a projected score at this rate is 248. That will be a big total if they can get there, but they should be happy if they score anything in excess of 200. Looks to use his feet, slaps it, cross batted deep, right in the gap. That's four more. That is such a crisp shot. They know that it's the power play over. This is the last one of the power plays, taking full advantage. And they are a vantage point as well. Using his feet, the bowler pulling back his length, and he dishes it away towards the onside. Once again, looking for the lap sweep of the faster bowler down the leg side. Is called a wide. Harish bowling his first and the final over of the power plays. The batsman seemed he was not ready. Initially it was Amod who hit a flurry of boundaries, and then Nitin after that just taking center stage, pushes at it, works it away towards mid-on, shy at the stumps by the man standing at mid-on. An easy single in the end. Nitin moves to 43, gets Amod back on strike. Another couple of deliveries to go in this six. And we've seen this teams who've had good power plays trapped on the pads, but I'm sure the impact was outside off. And that third man has really been busy. He'd be a tired man today. Final delivery of the over as well as the power plays. Oh, that's good. That sounded good. And the result is good as well. That six moves to 49. Nitin and ends the power play in some style. Six gone. SAIKRISHNA Associates. They're looking solid. They're 79 for no loss. The left armer bowling. Coming over the wicket, Amod plays it with soft hands, turns it away towards the onside. Himanshu was mighty expensive in his first over, gave away 20 runs. Has started this one slightly better. Amod has been sensible. He knows that Nitin is going along nicely. All he's got to do is hand back the strike to him. Gets one more run. That's another stylish stroke. Turns it towards the onside. And with that single, he rakes up his 50. That's 50 up for Nitin of just 23 deliveries. Fine innings. Builds a solid foundation for his team. It's exactly what you expect from your opener as a captain when you choose to bat first, or be it at any situation you are at in a cricket match. Oh, that's nice. Heaved away. That's six. That's flat. That's a comfortable six on any ground. What a good shot that is. There's no respite for the bowlers. Wonderful swivel and great execution. Very well controlled final delivery of the seventh over. Takes the full ball, works it away towards long on, gets a single, he will keep strike. That's the end of the seventh. SAIKRISHNA Associates 89 for no loss. That's an interesting shot. Nitin, he wants to smoke everything out of the park. And they've run a second there. That's good awareness. Very good awareness. You know, you've got to be switched on at all times. You'll reap the rewards. They've got an extra run. He's got the strike back as well. He's growing in confidence with every single delivery. And, every now and then he's playing such premeditated strokes. And when it's not coming off, I get a feeling that it's frustrating him. Amod, the man on strike. That's a full toss. Amod couldn't quite place it. Finds the fielder. Was hit really well. Gets only a single. Nitin back on strike, courtesy that single. What an opening stand this has been. That's nicely on top of the bounce. Creams it away towards the extra cover region. That is a difficult shot to play, I tell you that. He made that look ridiculously easy. That was an exquisite one. Standing tall. Wow, what a good shot that was. That's amazing how he controlled that one and found the gap as well. Plays it towards long on. Gets a single. That's good cricket. The very next delivery, he's off strike. That's good fielding. Off his own bowling. Fields it well. That's also the end of the over. So eighth gone. SAIKRISHNA Associates in 99 for no loss. So the opening bowler returns. What a shot that is! Stand and deliver. Ahmed using his height to good effect. Just standing tall, and that's a short arm jab towards the outside. It's well picked up. Was always in control of that one. That is a great pickup shot by Ahmed. And 100 up as well for the batting team, courtesy that hit to the fence. Punches it. Works it away towards long off. Gets one more run. Another single added. What an opening stand this. They are well on course for another 200 plus score here. SAIKRISHNA Associates. They've been unblemished in this tournament this season. We were talking about some of the talents we've had. Oh, that's a misfield. That will be four. It's not been a bright afternoon for the bowling team. Another misfield costing them 4 runs. SAIKRISHNA Associates will take it. They are already through, remember, to the next stage of this tournament. SAIKRISHNA Associates. Once again, reminding all of you that this is a friendly game. This game is not for points. Oh, that's Rash almost taking out his partner. Nitin. Shivang cutting it off, keeping now to just one. Amod back on strike. Cost surprisingly has been expensive today. He switches up 2 over the wicket. Bangs it in short. Amod has a look at the umpire. It was just within the marked white line. That's the indicator for the umpire for the white to be called. It was just within that line. Nitin, he's at the non-strikers end. How well has he batted? We've already seen a century today from Pradeep. Nitin batting on 70 at the moment, hits it straight. Long on has some work to do. Cleans it up, keeps it to just one. And he will keep strike. Will Amod. 9th gone, SAIKRISHNA Associates. They're 110 for no loss. So jersey number 23. He'll be bowling the 10th over of the innings. He goes big, but hasn't got all of it. Both long on and long off, giving it the attack. And was always going to be well short of them. As this ball gets softer and harder, it becomes difficult to time it. But if you are Nitin, you can hit shots like that, but there is a fielder position for that particular shot in the deep who keeps it down to just a single. Nitin moves to 71 courtesy that shot. One more run. Amod back on strike. Wasn't in control. Gets a leading edge. Straight to short third man. Talking about the field, there's a short third man fielder. There's a man standing at square leg. There's a man standing at deep mid wicket. There's a long on. There's a long off. There's a man at cow corner, deep cow corner, looks to use his feet. White signal by the umpire. Good take by the wicketkeeper. This is a long off. There's a man standing at extra cover. There's a fielder at covers. There's a point fielder. Again, another wide. So it's a packed onside field. Jersey number 23 running in again. That's an unusual shot from Nitin. No runs off it. Dot delivery. Apart from the wides, this has been a good over. Sanjay has kept things tidy. Oh, that's hit hard. That slapped really hard. Oh, he couldn't stop it. That was placed nicely. He hit it hard, but more importantly, he hit it in the gap. That's 4 runs. That's simply a slap by Nitin, who moves to 74. Final delivery of the 10th. Short enough. Goes for the pole, swivels it. Nice. He sends it over the boundary ropes. Ends the over with a 6. Moves into the 80s, and that should be a drinks interval. The bowling team desperately needed one. At a halfway mark, SAIKRISHNA Associates a 123 for no loss. What a start this is by both their openers. So drinks are off the field. This opening partnership still intact, and it's worrisome for Induslaw. Plays it away from his body. That might be four more. What a start after the drinks interval for the batting team. Amod moves to 30. Nicely steered away. Such a good shot. And these two at the moment going from strength to strength. Looks to play away from his body. Ball goes towards long off. Gets a single. And that single brings up Nitin back on strike. Now he's on 80. Can we witness another century today? We almost witnessed two centuries today. I remember Kapil, it got out on 95, but what a knock that was. It was just overpowered by Pradeep's 100, scintillating 100 by the skipper. This is the eliminator. Current run rate is 12.39, very healthy. Nitin facing the skipper, Parag. That's slapped hard again. He plays that shot really well, that cross-batted, and it's not entirely cross-batted as well because he's got such great hand-eye coordination, and they'll come back for the second. No backing up there. The bowler didn't attend to the ball. He wasn't sure about the fact that it was going away from him, and there was no backup as well. You know, his hands come down so well, so quickly. He's got such good hands. Makes that shot look good. Go straight this time. The fielders could only watch it sail over their head and over the side screen. That's straight. And that's clean as a whistle. It's gone all the way for a six. He's not holding back now, Nitin Bish. Moves to 88 of just 38 deliveries. I'm not sure how many deliveries Pradeep took to get to his 100, but are we witnessing the fastest one today? Probably not. I'm not too sure. I'll have to check the scorecard this time. Four more to the onside. Takes on the bowler and hits him through long on. The score moves to 140. He moves to 90s. He moves to 92 precisely of just 39 deliveries. Wow, this is some batting. This is not what Induslaw expected when they put in the opposition to bat. Goes again. This time bigger and better. And six of them. This is scintillating stuff. Magnificent shot. He moves to 98 and ends the over with a bang. 11th gone. SAIKRISHNA Associates are 146 for no loss. यार हाँ? Oh. Amod, the man on strike, start of the 12th over. The left armer Himanshu is bowling. It's a stifle down the leg side. We'll have to re-bowl that one. Wide signal by the umpire. The score moves to 147. That is nicely played. Amod, this time he puts it away towards the onside. That is another good shot. There's no respite for the bowlers whatsoever. Pradeep hit a century today of 40 something deliveries. Anand earlier got 193 runs on the board. I'm pretty sure 150 up. Meanwhile, SAIKRISHNA Associates down the leg side. We'll have to re-bowl that one. SAIKRISHNA Associates definitely going one up for sure. That is. Definitely there's a 200 plus score on the cards. Goes big, Ahmed. No chance for long on. The only thing he can do is go fetch the ball. That's 6 more runs. Ahmed moves into the 40s. Now he himself is not holding back. He was enjoying the show from the other end, watching Nitin bat. And now he's decided to cue. And he's teeing off now. 41 of just 28. How quickly has he pulled the plug? Himanshu. There was a lot of talk about him, but he hasn't had the best of starts with the ball. Turns it away towards the onside. Now, here we go. Here's a man approaching a milestone. Nitin Bisht, batting on 98. He's faced 40 deliveries. We've seen a century today by Pradeep. He took 40 something deliveries. Nitin, can he go a notch higher than Pradeep? On the pads, clearly sliding down leg. No chance of a run. That is a dot delivery. A rare dot delivery that Nitin has faced today. He's faced just 41, and out of those 41 deliveries, he's hit 11 to the fence and 7 over them. Here we go. This could be it. Punches it. Long off. Should cut it off. He does. Moves to 99. Courtesy that single gets Amod back on strike. The question is, how many more runs can SAIKRISHNA Associates get? Can they get anything in excess of 250? That would be unbelievable if they can do so. Final delivery. Himanshu to Amod. Will Amod swing at it? He does, but this one was all long the ground. Creams it towards deep extra cover, gets a single, will keep strike. Can they come back for the second? No, they don't. So he will keep strike. That's the end of the 12th. SAIKRISHNA Associates, they're 161 for no loss. This is already the biggest opening stand of the 16th edition of the Silf Turf Cricket League. What a tournament this has been, especially for SAIKRISHNA Associates. We've seen a lot of teams dominate throughout the season, and SAIKRISHNA Associates, their quest for this trophy, this Silf Turf Cricket League trophy, continues. They have advanced to the next stage, remember. That's it straight. What happened there? Long off. I think he didn't sight that ball. That's gone for 4. One bounce into the boundary ropes. 4 more runs. Amol moves to 47. Not really sure what happened there. Eventually, the batting team gets a boundary. And this has been some opening stand. Both of them have taken the attack to the opposition. The bowler running in. This time through the onside. No chance for the fielder. He couldn't put in the time, and 50 up for Amod courtesy that hit. Using the pace of the bowler, working it right in the gap. He thought about putting in a dive, but that ball was racing away. There's no chance for him. Moves to 51 of just 32. That strike rate has improved drastically. It's 159.38. This is the 13th over. They'll go hell for leather from here on, I'm sure. Oh, that's 4 more. That is 4. The only question is, was there bat involved in there? Yes, definitely some bat on that one. That is another boundary. You know, we are just in it for fun, especially Induslaw. This is some match practice for SAIKRISHNA Associates. Induslaw, you know, they were in it just for fun, but they're not having fun out there in the park. It's cruel for them at the moment. Turns it away towards the onside. More misfield, more runs. It's going from bad to worse for them. Another boundary. Look at this over. 4, 4, 4, 4. 2 more to go. And look at that economy of Harish. It's up 22. They sneak a single. It might be buys, leg buys it is. Yes. Off the pads. And that single brings up Nitin on strike, who's batting on 99. I believe Pradeep hit a century of 44 deliveries. He goes big. And long on doesn't even move. That's 100 up for Nitin of just 43 deliveries. That's one of the fastest centuries in this tournament this season. 105 of just 43. He's gone one notch higher than what Pradeep did early in the morning. Or rather early in the afternoon, I'd have to say. And nevertheless, what a hit, what an innings this has been. And he's not yet finished. He's powered SAIKRISHNA Associates to 184, and they still have 7 overs in their kitty. The start of a fresh over has hit it straight to the fielder, but Nitin quickly comes up to the danger end, to the striking end. But travel quickly to the fielder. It's good awareness, good running between the wickets. SAIKRISHNA associates approaching the 200 run mark. And in quick time as well. This has been a procession today. That's another six. Add to the list. That's the 10th six of this innings that Nitin has hit. Would you believe it? And the score moves to 191. He's treated all the bowlers with disdain. And now there's no holding back for him. The current run rate is 14.32. The fielders have been busy today. They've been busy retrieving the ball every time it has gone outside the boundary ropes. They will be tired. They all will be sore. As it is, it's not easy to be fielding out there for 20 overs. And it's a high intensity game. The shortest format of the game. You're on your toes at all times. Nitin looks to work it away towards the onside. The keeper quickly getting to it. No chance of a run. That's a dot delivery. Slaps it hard. We're talking about the fact that he's got such good hands. He's got fast hands. Uses them like a whip. Works it away towards long off. Gets another single. Width on offer. Away from the marked indicators. That's a good shot. That is a smart shot. That has gone all the way. Amod didn't even try to hit it too hard. It was pure timing. A pickup shot at its finest. That's neatly done. Well, at the moment, they are toying with the bowling, these two. They cannot even come up with a plan. There's been such a procession. And that's another six over long off. What a way to bring up your 200 as a team. 205 for no loss. That's the end of the 14th and 6 more overs to go. So fast bowler, the opening fast bowler comes back into the attack and he starts off with a wide and four. Third man has been kept busy. There was no chance for him to get to this one. That was running away towards the fine leg fence and that was running away quickly as well. but he's been kept on his toes. Mr. Karun, beg your pardon, rather, Varun. Goes big, Nitin. Oh, what a stylish stroke that is towards the onside. He's just adding them numbers. It's child's play for these two at the moment. Everything is coming off. Another heave, another six. That's the 11th he's hit today. Costa has conceded another maximum, rather the 10th six of the day for Nitin Bisht. There's a pin drop silence on the field. You know, that is even even the batting team, they aren't amused. They are just sitting there and like it's daily routine for them. That's another six. That's back-to-back sixes. This is some entertainment. And actually, in this innings, sixes have been so monotonous that doesn't even feel odd. That's the 11th six that Nathan has hit. Amod has hit three. Shot again. He was looking for that big pull towards deep mid wicket. And the bowler would be glad that it didn't come off. Yeah, 222 for no loss. I mean, I haven't seen a better opening stand in this tournament. I could be wrong, but this is the best one for me. Goes big again. Wasn't it all control? Lost his shape there. Long off coming in. He won't be able to get that. Keeps it down to just a single in the end. One more run added to the total. As they say, fortune favors the brave. Amod back on strike. Now he's got a chance to get to his century. Sparring on 72 of just 38. How quickly he's turned the tides. His strike rate was less than 100. He's pulled the strings. At the moment, his strike rate is in excess of 185. Pushes at it. Works it away towards long off. Gets another single. Gets one more run. And gets Nitin back on strike to face the final delivery of the over. Nitin, he hangs back and he puts it away right in the gap. This time all along the ground. Just a couple of bounces towards the boundary ropes. 4 more runs to end the over. Costs up turned out to be expensive. He's bowled out his quota of 4 overs. He's conceded 50 runs and 23 runs coming off that one. 15th gone. SAIKRISHNA Associates 228 for no loss after the end of the 5th with 5 more overs to go. Amod the man on strike, batting on 73. The faster bowler. He's running in. Bowls a good one. That's a dot. Bowls it wide of the batsman. Away from Amod's radar. Parag is bowling out. He's conceded 44. Kostab has bowled out. He's conceded 50. Parag, the skipper. Running in again. Goes big, Amod. This has been a procession, as I said. That's another one. Nobody's holding back at the moment. Neither Amod nor Nitin. And they're inflicting more and more pain. The score moves to 234. Was it a mistake to put them into bat after winning the toss from Induslaw. Parag running in. That's a wide one. We'll have to re-bowl that one. It is taxing, especially when you've conceded 50 plus runs and you're into your final over. Nothing has gone your way. You're yet to pick up a wicket as a team. And you see the opposition has put on 235 runs on the board with 4 more overs to go after this one. This has been a friendly match, but they have been just a single. They have been harsh on them. They have been really harsh on them. Gets Nitin on strike. Nitin Bisht batting on 129. This has been an innings of a lifetime. Goes big Nitin. As I said, this is a friendly match, but they've been far from friendly. These two. That's gone all the way. That's another maximum. Well, you've got to go easy in a friendly game. These two, they've treated all the bowlers with disdain. Everybody has suffered at the hands of these two. 135 is what Nitin is batting on. That could be a wicket. It is a wicket. Finally, finally the misery ends for the bowling team and a fine knock. This has been an innings of a lifetime from Nitin. He goes for 135 of just 53. And it's a skipper, Parag, who picks up his wicket. And SAIKRISHNA Associates, they're 242 for 1 as Nitin makes his walk back. And a good catch brings about the downfall of Nitin. Manoj is the new batter. He'll be facing the final delivery of the 16th over. Manoj plays it straight to the fielder. No chance of a run. That's the end of the 16th. SAIKRISHNA Associates 242 for 1. Heaps of runs coming in that over, but also a wicket, 14 runs and a wicket, 16th gone. 250 definitely on the cards. Can they get to 300? That would be a big ask, but it's possible. Amod is still out there. He's batting on 80 of 42, and he's the man on strike with 4 more overs to be bowled. Amod goes big towards the onside. That could be another one. Just shot. It was dying on him. And he's a brave heart. Went in for the attempt. He knows that a slight misjudgment could have resulted in a boundary, but he does well. That's good attacking fielding. The new man heaves it away towards the onside. The fielder once again does well. Keeps it down to just a single. Another run added to the total. SAIKRISHNA Associates at the moment 244 for 1. Amod back on strike. He's facing Harish. I have a feeling everybody will concede in excess of 50 today. Goes big Amod. That's 50 up for the Harish. That's through the onside. That just clipped away. That was pure timing. And 250 up for the team as well. This is brilliant hitting. They've hit the ball to all parts of the ground. Yes, they favored the onside, But this is some knock that Amod is playing. Keeps it away. It's a good bat swing that he's got there. Turns it away towards the onside, gets another single, gets one more run, gets Manoj back on strike. Oh, that will be four. That is unfortunate. Buys and 4 runs. Nothing going their way. The misery just piles on. Costa bowled 4 overs. He's conceded 50 runs. Parag, the skipper, bowled 4 overs. He's been the only wicket taker so far. He's conceded 58 runs. And Harish, into his third, is already conceded in excess of 52. Himanshu has got one more over to bowl. Sanjay has got one more over to bowl. Himanshu has conceded 45. I'm sure he'll concede in excess of 50. Goes again towards the onside this time. It's the new man. He gets a boundary. His first. He too joins in on the act. 17th gone. SAIKRISHNA Associates 259 for 1. Can they get to 300? The final 3 overs. And it will be Amod on strike who's batting on 88. And I have a feeling everybody will, that is among the bowlers, everybody will get half centuries today. 3 have already got. Himanshu has got 1 over. So has Sanjay. Amod is a man on strike at the moment. Oh, that's down the leg side. A third man has some work to do again. He's given his best today, but unfortunately that Wilt Runaway had enough legs to reach the boundary ropes first. He's been kept busy by his own bowlers, third man. Another valiant effort. He's had a tough day at office. He's moved in finer. He should have a word with his bowlers because he hasn't had it easy. He's given it his best, but the bowling hasn't been up to the mark this time through the offside. That's gone all the way, would you believe it? Square cut for a 6. That is unbelievable. That is extraordinary. That's 6 more. Moves into the 90s, Amod. Moves to 94. And another bowler who rakes up his 50. As I said, now just one man remains. That is Himanshu, who's 5 runs short of his 50-run mark. Oh, that slashed away. That will be 4 more. Third man was moved in fine. This is wide. And that's 4 more. 300. Definite possibility here. 27 more runs to get to the 300-run mark. Meanwhile, Amod, he's approaching. His personal milestone goes through the onside. Oh, he misjudges it. That's the 100. That's 100 for Amod. 100 of just 49 deliveries. Lays with 12 boundaries and 6 maximums. He was playing second fiddle, but he's quickly accelerated, put the metal to the pedal, and I believe he's retiring. It is a friendly game. He's retiring. He's had enough practice for the next stage of this tournament. Remember, it's all knockouts from here on. It's a must-win situation. Jersey number 4 walks out. He is the new batter. Both the openers getting centuries. They want to give practice to everybody. Retired out. SAIKRISHNA Associates 277. for 2 as Amod walks away after getting his 100 retired. Shaurya is the new batter, left-hander, comes in at number 4. The current run rate 15.68. Oh, he's straight away gone for it. He's in it straight. Would you believe it? He's just come out and is dishing out parcels. What a way to start your innings. Talk about confidence, talk about power. And they're not stopping. They won't take anything below 300 for sure. That's the temperament. That's the hunger of champions. Shaurya gets a 6 first up. Final delivery of the 18th over coming up. Oh, that's right in the block hole. Shaurya blocking himself, was looking to make room, pushes it away towards long off, gets a single, will keep strike. SAIKRISHNA Associates 284 for 2 with 2 more overs to go. The penultimate over of the innings. Himanshu will be bowling this one. It's a left-hander who's on strike. Starts off with a wide. An extra given away. That takes the score to 285. Nicely bowled. Right in the block hole. Turns it away towards mid-on. Gets a single. 1 more run. Shaurya moves to wait. Gets Manoj on strike. Manoj batting on 4. Wrapped on the pads. A huge shout. A huge shout. That looked close. They'll come back for the second. Brilliant running between the wickets. Excellent work. Very well run. Another brace. Oh, that's evaded. The batsman, also the wicket keeper. That will be 4 more. Another boundary. Courtesy buys. And definitely 300 on the cards here. You know, Himanshu was up, the only bowler who didn't concede 50 runs, 50 or in excess of 50 in his quota of 4 overs. He too has conceded 51 already with 3 more deliveries to go rather. Hits it all along the ground, works it away towards long on, gets another single. SAIKRISHNA Associates, they move to 293. Another couple of deliveries to go in this over. Shaurya is the man on strike, batting on 8. Oh, what a hit that is! But has that gone enough? It has. You bet. Long on was keeping a keen eye on that one. But in the end, it sailed way over his head. That's another six. Shaurya has just walked out and he's showcased his talent. He's showcased what he can do with his long levers. He's moved to 14. Looks to advance down the ground. And they take a single. They come back for the second two. This is brilliant. This is exceptional. Another one. Now this is extraordinary. Don't know what's going out there, but 300 is up for SAIKRISHNA Associates. Thanks to a fielding lapse. 302 for 1. That's the end of the 19th. One more over to go. This will seriously hurt Induslaw. The final over of the innings. Shaurya, the man on strike. Shaurya hits it straight, hasn't got all of it. Will not travel. Just shy of the man standing at long on. Just a single. One more run added to the total. Gets Manoj back on strike. Manoj batting on 10 at the moment. That's an interesting shot. Almost a half a sweep. Works it towards long on. Gets one more run. One more added to the total. Shaurya facing down the leg side. We'll have to re-bowl that one. Shaurya goes straight. Once again hasn't got all of it. Long on in the end makes good judgment and takes a good catch. It was wobbling in the air. He was indecisive and in the end he gets into a great position and wallops it. And they've lost another one. SAIKRISHNA Associates. Shaurya, well, he had to go for it. He does. And has been holed out. He goes for 15. A good cameo by him. So the skipper himself walks out to the middle. He's been a crisis man for his team, but they are in no crisis at the moment. It's the opposition. Goes big, that's what he can do, but he's found the fielder, has he? A bit complacent, the fielder there. Should have got two hands to it. Could have been another wicket. But in the end, just a single. Gets away with that. Sanidhya. Another couple of deliveries to go. Inside edge. Has that hit the wickets? Yes, it has. He's chopped one on. And in the fag end of this innings, They are picking up a few wickets. Not that it would matter much because Sai Krishna Associates have already achieved the target that they were looking for in excess of 300. One more delivery to go. It would be interesting to see who the team sends in to face the final delivery of this innings. So final delivery of this innings. 306 is what they have on the board. Can there be an addition to it? There will be a run out. There will be a run out. So 306 is what Sai Krishna finished with, which means Induslaw, if they are to win this friendly encounter, will require 307 in their stipulated 20 overs. It's been a sorry scorecard for the bowling unit. Kaustubh Garg has conceded 50 runs in his quota of 4 overs. Parag, the skipper, has conceded 58. He's picked up a wicket. Himanshu, after bowling 4 overs, has conceded 58. And Harish, he conceded 60 in his quota of 4 overs. He's picked up 2 wickets. Sanjay, he's bowled 4 overs, conceded 65 runs. So 307 would be the target for Induslaw when they come out to chase. So the opening batters have walked out to the middle. 307 will be the target. You know, when they won the toss, this kind of a score would have been beyond them. "20 overs, 307 to get." It's a far-fetched total for sure, but this is a funny game. The openers are out there. They've got a conventional slip in place, and their opening bowlers, they can work up some good steam. They are quick, they are fiery. The skipper himself is standing at first slip, and I think they're one of the rare teams that operate with a slip. And straight away beaten, right on the money. Good purchase. A length slightly shorter, yeah, keeping the batsman guessing, keeping in two minds. Backed off field. Guides it, slight fumble. And there was some hesitation between both the batters. In the end, no runs taken. So at the moment, from what I can see, everybody is inside the 30-yard circle. Oh, he was caught fishing. He was playing away from his body. That's a wide signal from the umpire, away from the tram line. There's a fielder at slip. There's a man at gully. There's a man at backward point. There's a man at cover. There's somebody at extra cover. There's a man at mid-off. Oh, again, that is another pitch. Unplayable stuff being dished out at the moment. He's getting some lateral movement off the deck. Huh? Go. Played and missed. Once again, another dot. This is good stuff. This is tantalizing stuff. Short arm jab, straight to the fielder. Again, hesitation. Throw came in quickly. They're a sharp fielding unit as well. I think that's the end of the over. Or is it? No, rather, beg your pardon, there are three more deliveries to go in this over. That's a good stroke. That's in the gap. That's punch. That's nicely worked away into the gap. Everything right about that shot. Beautifully played. Was bound to happen at some point of time. Nicely pummeled. Very well placed. So first runs of the So that was the end of the first over. Induslaw 5 for no loss after the first. Nathan scored a century and he was asked to bowl the first over. He bowled a good one up until that final delivery that he bowls it a bit too full. And he was doing so well with that back of a length stuff. The batsman was struggling with that delivery, and that happens on this deck. The batsmen are slightly sitting on the fence, caught in two minds, and they try to poke at every single delivery. HDS Rawat, he's the man on strike now. Oh, that's a genuine edge. That will run away for four. It's gone for four. That was a genuine edge. Plays it nicely. What? Was that what he meant to do though? Dabs at it very late. Was that more of an educated edge? That is a question. And immediately, a slip has been brought in. It's the captain himself who's standing at a conventional slip. Boundary, nevertheless, for the batting team. Looks to swing it away towards the offside. Wide signal by the umpire. Away from the tram line, Manoj Nile. HDS Rawat facing Manoj. Now SAIKRISHNA, as I told you, are a good all-round team. Wasn't too far away from the fielders. He's played it right in between both those fielders and will get a single. Both of them giving it the chase and working in tandem, keeping it down to just one. AK back on strike, courtesy that single. That required run rate will soar higher and higher. It's already 16. That is unbelievable. And you can't expect anything lesser than that when you're trying to chase 300. That's another genuine edge. That's a splice that will go for four. That was just wide of the man standing at short third man. Well, they've got a few runs, a majority of them behind the wickets. Another boundary. So a lot of chopping and changing in the field. They are reacting to almost every single delivery. Our SAIKRISHNA associates. Well, sometimes, I've spoken about them being such a well-rounded unit, but sometimes you just got to trust the process. If you react to every single delivery, then you're in trouble. The bowlers will lose the plot, and the batsman, he will look to take full toll of it. He will look to make changes in the field according to his own strengths. Meanwhile, a wide bowled by Manoj. Loose stuff, that playing away from his body, the feet going nowhere, straight into the wicketkeeper's gloves. Dot ball. And at the moment, I feel that the skipper, Sanidhya, What he's trying to do is he's trying to test his reserve bowlers. He's seeing this as an opportunity of a match practice because important games coming up for Sai Krishna Associates. Once again, reminding everybody that this is just a friendly game between these two teams. That is a good shot, but as he found the fielder, no, just over him, just over him. It was a well calculated risk. Nicely done. Ends the over with a boundary. That's the end of the second. Well assessed. For to end the over. So slip is still in place. Third man moves wider. In fact, he comes inside the 30-yard circle now. The bowler running in. The batsman opening the face of the bat at the last moment finds the fielder. As I told you, it's a packed offside field and they don't really have boundary riders. You can clearly see Sai Krishna Associates, they're looking for wickets. It's an aggressive field position. They've got another man on the offside. So the plan is clear. There are vacant spaces on the onside. If you bowl straight, you will be punished. That could be a wicket. He's put it down. He's put it down. That was a hard chance. Was straight to him though. And the standards that Sai Krishna Associates set themselves is is so high that you ought that should have been taken. In the end, they get a single. HDS Rawat gets away with that. Gets AK back on strike. Another delivery that just bounced up on HDS Rawat. Looks to guide it. Finds the fielder, no real timing there. And if you look at the field on the onside, there's a one man at square leg and the other man as mid on. So that mid wicket has acres of vacant space. So will the batsman try to do something cheeky and look to play it away towards the onside? He tried something there, plays a cross-batted heave. Didn't quite come off, no connection made. But it just need to be smart enough. Just need to nurdle it towards the onside, use the pace of the bowler. That's all you've got to do. But the bowling has been too good. Couldn't get up. Guides it away. That might run away for four. Well, he still finds the gap this time through the offside, the packed offside field. Gets another boundary. That was tight. And he still got a boundary for that. Wasn't in total control. Couldn't ride the bounce. And all he did was played in the gap. Didn't try to keep it under check. Yeah. Final delivery of the third. Once again, he tries to do that, and once again, he gets a boundary. Back-to-back boundaries to end the over, an eventful over. So most of the boundaries have come behind the wickets. They've hit 6 so far. 5 of them have come in the V behind the wickets, though. That's the end of the third. Induslaw, they're 30 for no loss. Manoj will continue. Manoj running it. I really like the idea. What he's trying to do is he's looking to make the batsman drive away from his body, looking to entice him to chase the ball. And every now and then, he's beaten the batsman, all ends up getting some lateral movement. Both these bowlers are trying to do that. Manoj, his first over was expensive. That's cheeky once again. They've targeted that third man area. I think SAIKRISHNA associates need to tighten that third man area with another fielder probably. Yes, short third man has been pushed back. AK batting on 20 at the moment. Manoj will be bowling. Not too sure if they've thought about finding the gap on the onside. Slow delivery. Well, that was a very good mix-up. Changing his pace. And that was a low full toss as well. That's very difficult for you as a batsman to read. Sometimes you pick it up very late and you react to it very late. Takes it on the full. Drives it towards mid-on. Gets a single. HDS Rawat batting on a run of ball 7. Oh, that's an egg and he's been taken. The skipper himself positioned at four slip. Once again, looking to guide it towards a third man region. It seems like he forgot that there was a slip in position for that particular shot. And that is a smart catch taken by the skipper Sanidhya. Makes that look very easy. Had to respond quickly though. And Induslaw, they've lost their first, they're 32 for 1. HDS Rawat, he goes for 7. New batter is the skipper himself, Parag, who walks out to the middle. Looks to play away from his body first up. A successful over comes to an end, a wicket, and just 2 runs coming off it. Induslaw after the end of the 4th, they're 32 for 1. So first signs of spin, and he goes after it. AK, he swings it away towards the onside. I told you there was a big gap there. He finds it. That's nicely worked away. That's a that's a danger you possess when there's a spinner bowling in the power plays. The batsmen have enough time to work out the gaps because he's up slow through the air. So you've got enough time to react. This time through the offside, good fielding. That is a great effort. Once again, it's the captain himself. He's everywhere. He was the man who took that catch. They still get a single. Now, Parag, the skipper, he's just walked out. He will have a role to play. Plays it stylishly, pushes it away towards mid-off, gets a single, quick single taken by Parag. Now he's somebody who's pivotal for Induslaw. He's a big factor, decisive factor. Oh, that is a good shot, well calculated, just over the fielder's head. He did put in the leap, but that was always going to travel above his head comfortably. 4 more. And AK has looked good. This is a fine knock by AK. Moves into the 30s now. 30 of just 18 deliveries. Wasn't in control. Sanidhya gets underneath that one and he takes another one. 2 in 2 for him. Both the catches are taken by the skipper. And AK was looking fantastic, has to depart. He goes for 36. And Induslaw, they lose their second. They've lost both their openers. They're 42 for 2. Abhishek is the new batter. He walks in at number 4. Samrit immediately has picked up a wicket. He's an impact bowler and ends the over 10 runs for a wicket, more importantly coming off that over. Fifth gone. Induslaw 42 for 2. So this is the final power play over. What a shot that is! Stands and delivers. Wow, that is some statement. The only question is, has that gone all the way? I think it's just short of the boundary ropes. Just clearing his front foot, Parag, and hits it towards the long on fence. And what that does is that has pushed long on back towards the boundary ropes. And to me, oh, that is a good delivery. That is a very good comeback, pacey delivery. Parag swinging, looking to heave it away towards the onside. No connection made. And this field really baffles me. There's a man as a boundary rider at long on, but there's no one apart from him around that mid wicket region. There's a fielder at backward square leg, but if you connect one through the onside, you get results because there's nobody there. Not that he's required to clear the fielder. There was nobody stationed there, but he's cleared the boundary ropes. That's six. And what a way to bring up your team 50 as well. Score moves to 52 for 2. That's exactly what he was trying to do the previous ball. Was Parag. He was looking to hit the same shot, cross batted heave. And that is something I didn't enjoy about SAIKRISHNA today. They've reacted to every single ball. But probably this is an experiment they're carrying out today. But that's pretty much unlike them. There's somebody who sticks to their plans. But today they've reacted to each and every ball. They've tried to cover up for all the shots that have been played by the batsmen. You know, whenever there was an edge, they've tried to put in a slip. They've tried to put in short third man. You can't react as a good team. You have to be proactive. You got to make your plans work, and that's what SAIKRISHNA Associates are. They are an excellent team, and I really feel that they're up to something here. They're cooking something. This is an experiment. And why not? This is a friendly game. You can do whatever you want, especially when you put anything excess of 300 on the board for the opposition team to chase down. That's a wide signal just away from the tram line. Good take by the wicket keeper. And also, you know what forces me to think about this experimentation is the fact that the skipper himself hasn't come out to bowl yet. So he wants all the other bowlers to deliver the goods. He's testing each one of them out, putting them in the deep sea. That's a dot to end the sixth over. That's the end of the power plays as well. Sixth gone, Induslaw 54 for 2. चार है, चार कितना है? So Samrid will continue the spinner. The skipper goes after him. Is that a chance? They are a fine fielding unit. How well has he caught that one? It had a lot of ground to cover, reaches up to it and pouches it safe as a house. And Parag, he has to depart the skipper. They've lost their third. They're 54 for 3. That is a massive wicket. And Samrit, he's such an impact player, as I told you. He's picked up another one.
अनिल zoom out किधर इसका भाई zoom out किधर इसका पैकअप करो वो पैकअप होने के बाद तुम्हारा भाई ने भेज दी गाड़ी ले जाओ जिससे सामान लोड कर आओ और मशीन के अंदर ऐसा पेपर है तो पता नहीं क्या है वो है अब देखा आपको कैसे रखना पता ना इस साइड ग्राफ का काम होता है ना इस साइड ग्राफ प्लाई हमें वो ऊपर पॉइंट है ना और ऊपर गिलास से छपरा हुआ है उसमें डेस्कटॉप के बुक पे गिलास का नीचे वाला मतलब बेस नहीं होता गिलास पास का होता है नीचे बेस होता है नीचे का मतलब कि तेरा मशीन का वो वाला चाहिए जहाँ पे पॉइंट होता लग रहती है समझ गया मतलब कि उल्टा नहीं
So the new batter, he's arrived at the crease. Was an edge? Was that an edge? Well, it wasn't too far away from the bat. Whatever it was, Himanshu. The left-handed Himanshu walks in at number 5. Turns it away. Using his wrist, Himanshu off the mark with a single.
समझ गया रिकॉर्डिंग कर लो
Abhishek back on strike. 2 new batters out there. Abhishek is yet to get off the mark. That required run rate has gone in excess of 18 and a half.
आप बोलिए इसका
Oh, that could be another one. Almost pulls off a blinder. That would have been a stunning catch if that had stuck. Puts in the dive. I think at the last moment when he landed on the ground, the ball just popping out of his hands. Otherwise, that would have been the catch of the tournament for me, definitely. Brilliant effort, nevertheless. A slip has been brought in for the new man. And he's been given out. The umpire at square leg has raised his finger. Himanshu can't believe it. He cannot believe it, but the umpire at square leg has raised his finger. And No, for conclusive evidence, we'll use technology. Yes, the final evidence has been provided by the third umpire using technology. The eagle-eyed square leg umpire had already confirmed it, and technology giving the final verdict. The live pictures are brought to us by JBMR Sports, and Deepak is our official third umpire for this game at this venue.
अपना बता दो आई एम ऑफिशियल
So the new man will have to walk out. Induslaw, they are reeling at the moment. Final delivery of the seventh one. What a spell this has been. Samrit, I really enjoy watching him bowl. And to me, if you ask me, SAIKRISHNA Associates, they are a well-rounded team. Today we saw them put in excess of 300 on the board. But if you really ask me, they are the most potent bowling attack in this tournament. They are one of the contenders for this championship. That's another dot, just 2 runs, but also 2 wickets coming of that over. Seventh gone, Induslaw, they're 56 for 4. So Seth into the attack, fast bowler. Oh, that's for untidy start. Oh, in fact, there was a fine leg fielder. I didn't spot him. Probably came in from my blind spot. That starts off with a wide. The bowler running in again. Width on offer. Nicely played. Plays it square. Sweeper cover. Does really well. Keeps it down to just one. Saif Rahman Ansari coming in to bowl his first over. He isn't express, but his lengths at times could be disconcerting. Good take. That is an exceptional take. Off the thigh pad. Stifled appeal by the bowling unit. This is the 8th over of the innings. Nicely controlled. A swivel of the bat. Turns it away towards the onside. Gets another single. Varun and Abhishek are out there. Induslaw at the moment 60 for 4. And this is not a good situation, especially when you're trying to chase anything in excess of 300. Plays it away towards the cover region, finds the fielder, no chance of a run, another dot delivery. Pushes at it. Once again, straight back to the bowler, no chance of a run. Another dot. So they've got a firm grip on this game, SAIKRISHNA associates. And to be really honest, it's their game to lose from here. Pushes it straight back to the bowler. Another dot to finish the eighth. Induslaw, they're 60 for 4. And just 4 runs coming of that over. Samrit will continue. What a spell this has been. The spinner continues and the batsman works him away towards the offside. Only for a single. And this is the ninth over of this innings. The required run rate has jumped up in excess of 20.79. That's a big ask, especially when you've lost 4 wickets. That's an interesting leave. No signal from the umpire. That might just have brushed his thigh pads. Not sure there. But there is definitely some grip. You know, that dry grass, the captains might have seen that when they went in to assess the pitch. That dry grass will aid the spinners. And he's cleaned him up. He's cleaned him up. That is the one that comes in sharp and skids through you. He's done him all, ends up. Induslaw have lost half their side. They're 61 for 5. Varun Tandon is the latest scalp. He goes for just one. So Samrit has picked up 4 wickets. Can he pick up a 5-for? Won't be his first time. Good take. That is a smart take by the wicketkeeper. He knew he's going away from him. Adjusted himself pretty quickly. And now you can easily say this is an impossible task for the batting team. Sanjay, the new man, looks to play away from his body. That's another dot delivery. Samrit He's such a treat to watch. And, I was coming to the fact that he's a mystery spinner. That was a mysterious ball, probably just slipped out of his hands. That will definitely be a no ball. It is a no ball, and it will be a free hit. That will get Abhishek excited. He's got the license to go for it. It's a spinner. He will be facing Abhishek. He will look to go downtown. He will look to swing it. Will be a wide. So the free hit remains intact. That's a good ploy though by Samrit. Asking the batsman to play it square. There is a sweeper cover there. That's another wide. So back-to-back wides.
और बड़ा
Goes through the onside. Hasn't quite found the gap. Just for a single. Hands back the strike to Sanjay, who's yet to get off the mark. Final delivery of Samrit's third over. He'd be itching to get another 5 for. He loves bowling in the middle. Loves to pick up crucial wickets at this juncture. That could be his fifth. That very well could be his fifth. It is his fifth. Another 5 for Samrit. He is something special. That's the end of the ninth and closes the over with another one. 67 for 6. Induslaw, they are truly reeling at the moment. This has been such a clinical performance so far from SAIKRISHNA Associates. And add to the fact that the skipper hasn't yet bowled a single over. And he's a strike bowler for me. He's a he easily is the fastest bowler in this tournament. You know, when you talk about batters, Karthikeya, you know, would easily be in the top 5 in the history of the Silk Turf Cricket League. He'd be among the top 5 batters in this tournament. Karthikeya, he was telling the other day that it was very difficult for him to pick Sanidhya. He was just firing thunderbolts at him. And when somebody of the caliber of Karthikeya says that, you've got to take him seriously. And we could see that. It was very evident that Sanidhya was absolutely firing it on all cylinders. He was bowling absolute thunderbolts. And especially when conditions are like this, it's getting darker as the game progresses. I'm not too sure about the visibility of the batters out there in the middle. They will have a tough time. So for sure, Induslaw at the moment not trying to win this game, but you've got to watch out for yourselves. You might get injured. Somebody bowling with that pace, somebody who's rapid, could really injure you. Oh, that's a misfield. That's a rare misfield. SAIKRISHNA associates have been so good in the field. Finally, they've conceded a boundary by a fielding lapse. That's pretty unlike them. So the score moves to 72. Swapnil off the mark with a boundary. Final delivery of Seb's second over. That's a short arm jab. Excellent fielding. Oh, that might just have created a bit of a bruise. Should be all right. But that's a single. And that ends the 10th at the halfway mark. Induslaw 73 for 6. And should be time for the final drinks interval of the day.
ये लाइट बढ़ा भाई यार हम इधर देखते हैं मुंह मार के ठीक है हाँ ठीक है
They're trying out every single option here. Sai Krishna Associates. There's no dearth of options for them. That shipped was upish. Just away from the fielders. Two of them converging. Another single Vishal Singh introduced into the attack. That's the first runs scored in this over. Induslaw at the moment, they are fighting for survival. Vishal just losing his run up. He's up. The fifth bowling option. Final delivery of the 11th coming up. And that's worked away straight to the fielder. That's the end of the over. Just one run off it. The 11th gone. Induslaw 74 for 6. That is excellent commitment. Great fielding. Just a single conceded in the end.
कैसे बताओ सकते ना आपने तो राइट
So jersey number 13, he's come in to bowl. Straight back to him. No chance of a run there. They are far adrift of this total that has been set by SAIKRISHNA Associates. They still require 218 of 41. Saif will be bowling his third. He's been economical. Swapnil is at the striker's end. Abhishek at the non-striker's end, batting on 17. Pushes at it, finds the field at a short extra cover. Induslaw at the moment approaching the three-figure mark. Couldn't control that, couldn't quite get on top of the bounce. Spongy bounce there. Gets Abhishek back on strike. Abhishek batting on 17. This is the 14th over of the innings. Just checking his shot at the last moment. Plays it towards mid-on. Another top delivery. Well, it's an uphill task. It was always going to be chasing in excess of 300. But with a bowling unit like SAIKRISHNA Associates, where Sanidhya hasn't bowled yet, would have always been an impossible task. Well, you've got to grind yourself when you're facing against this bowling unit, which I have already stated that to me, in my book, it's already the most potent bowling unit in this tournament. That's a wide. We'll have to re-bowl that one. Another couple of deliveries to go. Oh, that's been dropped on the pads. There were two sounds there. Did he get an inside edge? That's the end of the over. That's the end of the 14th. Induslaw 91 for 6. Check. Check. even though they're moving at a snail's pace, but they'll be looking to play out their quota of 20 overs. That would be what's at the back of their minds. Gets another single. That's the end of the 16th. Induslaw, they're 106 for 6.
चल रहा है
So, start of the 17th over. That's it straight. Chance to all off it. Long off will get around it. Gets another single. So they've used up their part-timers, SAIKRISHNA associates. This is a 7th option. Gagan into his second. He's bowled well. He's been economical. Nitin has bowled. Manoj as well. Both of them handling the new ball. Samrit, as always, he's been amongst wickets. He's been economical too. He's got yet another five. He's such a treat to watch when in full flow. He's got the Kyle. He's got all the mysteries. Saif was pretty economical. Gave away just 17 runs in his quota of 4 overs. Vishal, he bowled 2 overs, conceded just 6 runs. Sanidhya, he's bowled 1. Surprisingly, just 1. And he's conceded 10 runs. Gagan, at the moment, bowling his second straight, wicket to wicket, keeping things very simple. Pushes it straight back to the bowler. I remember, a game like this, I think it was a previous week, that went on for long, that went far ahead of the scheduled timing, and it became really dark out there, and we were relaying the same information to one of the team members from Induslaw, and they couldn't really believe it. Now you know what the match official was talking about. It really tends to get dark after 5 p.m. Imagine if it was an even Stevens kind of a situation and a do or die situation as well. The batters would have been struggling to spot the ball. And these little nuances can make a difference. Gets another single. 111 runs on the board. Final delivery to be bowled. Swapnil. He's batting on 18. Abhishek batting on 21. That's a dot to finish the over. That's the end of the 17th. Induslaw, they're 111 for 6. So Samrid will close things off his final over. Can he pick up another wicket? That is the question. As always, he's been tidy. He's been a wicket-taking option in the middle overs. A change of bat for the batsman. Samrid into his final. 2 more overs to go after this one. Would be interesting to see who will be given those overs. He was looking to make room for himself. Looks to work it away towards the onside swing and a miss. It's interesting to see he's got some close-in fielders. There's a slip in place. Short cover in place as well. It's fired down the leg side. Dot delivery once again. Stylish stroke. Sways it. Swiping it away towards the deep. In the end, settling for just a single. Abhishek moves to 22, courtesy that single gets Swapnil back on strike. Swapnil batting on 19. Had to wait for it an eternity. And in the end, he puts it away towards the fence for a boundary. It's been a while coming. But Swapnil moves to 23, courtesy that hit. Shorter in length. It was slower through the air as well. Just kept waiting and waiting for that one. And finally, when that arrived up to him, he puts it away in some style. Final delivery of his spell, takes it on the full. Once again, that fielder, the same fielder, has some work to do. Keeps it to just a single. 7 runs coming off it, and 18th gone. Induslaw, they're 118 for 6. Down to mere formalities. Well, that was always the case, wasn't it? And you set a target of 307. It's almost well and over for the team that comes out to chase that total. Hits it hard, hits it straight, but good fielding by the bowler. They get a quick sink. Takes it on the fall. That's good placement. That's 4. That's nice. He hit away. He knew there was nobody there. All he had to do was place it very well hit. Score moves to 123. And Abhishek moves to 26. And Gagan is not somebody who always bowls his full quota of 4 overs. He's more of a part-timer. But today, everybody, almost everyone, has got a chance to roll their arms over. Pushes at it, finds the fielder. Another dot. 21 extras in this innings so far. Can they get to 150? Well, just one more over after this one. A slip in place. And two closing fielders as well. That's a pitch just away from him. He's got fingertips to it. Just rushing towards his right. Gets a single to end the over. He will keep strike. That's the end of the 19th. Induslaw 124 for 6. And they are 183 runs adrift. So jersey number 3 will be bowling the final over. That's the end of proceedings with this over. Gets a single. Manoj bowling out. He's been the chosen one to bowl the final over of this innings. And SAIKRISHNA Associates will advance into the next stage. Good work. Excellent work by the man standing at long off. Comes it running. Sharp fielding. You know, except for a couple of fielding lapses, they've been so good in the field. Slower delivery. Nicely bowled. Very well executed. Great execution. A dot delivery. Manoj again running in. Abhishek, the man on strike. Is that a wicket? It is. The umpire raises his finger. That just slid through. And that one keeping low as well. That is another one. And Manoj has picked up his second. Induslaw have lost their 7th. They're 126 for 7. These dying moments. Probably a new man will get to face Manoj. Not that it means much. Are they all walking off? Well, I had a feeling that even the non-striker was walking off. But Harish, he will have to negate 2 deliveries. "181 runs adrift are Induslaw. Not a day they'd like to remember. Probably they are out of the quest, looking for that big trophy. They have been eliminated, but remember, this was a friendly game between these two teams. SAIKRISHNA Associates have already made it to the next round. Induslaw have been eliminated. The new man facing Manoj. That is a peach. Unplayable. And it won't be easy for a new man. You know, it's getting very dark out there. Spotting the ball in itself would be a challenge. So final delivery of the game. Manoj ready. He's running in. Kossab looks to use his feet, just pushes it away straight to the fielder. That's it. That's the game. And what a victory this has been. Thoroughly clinical performance by SAIKRISHNA Associates. They won this one by a massive landslide victory, 180 runs. And talking about their bowling, Samrit, 307 was always going to be impossible, but Samrit, fine bowling, yet another fine performance by him. He's picked up 5 wickets. Manoj, he's picked up 2. And these two have been the only wicket takers. And rest of them bowled well. They were economical. Outwork the players. Induslaw would be dejected. Not a day they'd like to remember.